Hello, I'm Ralph Bruno, the President and CEO of Derby Building Products, and I am speaking to you from inside the warehouse of Manufacturers Reserve Supply in Irvington, New Jersey, and we are thrilled to have them as our distributor of Beach House Shake, the authentic composite shingle. Over the years, we've seen many leading brands substitute traditional products. We saw wood decking transfer and substitute into composite decking, with Trex being the leader. MRS is also a Trex distributor. We saw the trim category transform away from wood into cellular PVC type products. We're seeing the same exact dynamic with Beach House Shake, the authentic composite shingle, substituting for natural cedar shingles. Imagine a cedar shingle you can have on your house that stays looking like the day it was installed. You get that with Beach House Shake. So even though the name is called Beach House Shake, and we're certainly great on the coastal and welcome the Jersey Shore, Outer Banks, it's also good inland. What makes Beach House Shake so different and why it's dominating markets from Maine all the way down to coastal Carolinas is the fact that when installed, it has the precise appearance of individual cedar shingles, but on top of the appearance has much better performance as it doesn't change colors, and the ease of installation for the contractors and builder. The combination of appearance, performance, and ease of application make Beach House Shake an incredibly successful product. So Beach House Shake is available in 4 popular cedar shades. One of our most popular, especially in the Jersey market, is Atlantica. Atlantica represents and substitutes cedar shingles that have been bleached or used with bleach oil. The bleaching oil is generally put on cedar shingles to get it light gray. With Atlantica, it goes up light gray and stays looking like that for the life of the project. The next color we have is called Pacifica, and Pacifica replicates Western red cedar. Goes in with the individual subtles and grains of Western red, however, stays looking like the day it was installed, much like all of our Beach House Shake. Our initial color was called Sandcastle, which replicates Eastern white cedar, goes up looking like that, stays looking like that, regardless of what side of the house it is or where on the house it is installed. And the last color we have is called Hatteras, which is a darker gray, goes up dark gray, once again replicates a lot of the homes and styles you would see in the Outer Banks or coastal Carolina. Just like all of our colors, individual cedar shakes, each shake and shingle is unique, separate, different, and stays looking like the day it was installed. Oh, look who's here. Mike Morris, the Senior VP of Sales with Derby Building Products. And Mike's going to take you through the ease of installation for Beach House Shake, the authentic composite shingle.
Thanks, Ralph. I look forward to taking you guys through the ease of installation, how quick and simple Beach House Shake applies to the wall. And we'll also touch a little bit on some of the performance characteristics of the product. Hey everybody, as Ralph mentioned, I'm going to talk a little bit about Beach House Shake's performance characteristics and its ease of installation. Beach House Shake is a composite formulation that has many unique features that gives it unmatched durability and a quick and easy installation. It has excellent thermal stability, tremendous impact resistance, and a state-of-the-art color stability that'll keep it looking like the day it was installed for the life of the home. Beach House Shake is always installed from the bottom left of the wall, working your way to the top right of the wall. No special tools are required. In fact, any tools that you're using to install cedar shingles or any other type of siding product are most commonly used with Beach House Shake and work extremely well. So before we get started on installation, it's important to familiarize yourself with the Beach House Shake composite panel. So at the top of the panel, you're going to have a nailing flange. At the center of the nailing flange is our center nailing hole, which we will reference several times during the installation. Also on the panel, it's important to take note to the side lateral nailing holes. And on the back of the panel, what you'll see is a continuous lock system that also serves as a ruler, which we will reference as we measure our panels that need to be cut. So also on the front of the panel, you'll see an installation pin. That installation pin is the point in which you want to slide the next panel to for the majority of the installations. If you're installing and the beach house shake panel is 40 degrees or higher, you can, what they call, pin the panel, bring the panel straight to the pin. If the panel's temperature is below 40 degrees, then you want to move the next panel off 1/16 of an inch. Again, because of Beach House Shake's composite formulation, it's extremely thermally stable. So before installing Beach House Shake, your wall prep is important. So we want to make sure that, like any other siding application, we're starting with a level and square wall as much as possible. Beach House Shake can be installed over top of any weather-resistant barrier system. So in this case here, we used Henry Blueskin, but any other weather-resistant barrier you're using on your project is just fine. So step one for Beach House Shake installation is always start with a level starter strip on the wall. It's critical that the starter strip is level to ensure that every course of Beach House Shake that's installed is also level. So getting started with Beach House Shake on your first course. As we mentioned earlier, the back of the panel has a ruler on the back. It's important that you follow our cutting pattern as you work your way up the wall into different courses to ensure that your keyways on our panel don't line up. Once your first Beach House Shake panel is engaged in the starter strip, you're going to nail it to the wall. The first nail to go in should always be your center nailing hole. This nail is going to be driven flush. Your outer nailing holes, starting with the left. And one of the features of the Beach House Shake panel is you'll see a hammer stop at the top that helps ensure that you do not drive any additional nails flush. Third nail is going to be on the other side of the panel. The next two nails will be your lateral nailing holes. And then your last two nails, you want to split the difference between your center and your end nailing hole. That's your first Beach House Shake panel. So for your second panel on any course of a Beach House Shake installation, you're going to want to take the panel, seat it into the starter strip, and then ensure that your lateral hooks and your lateral tabs are fully engaged with one another. That will help ensure that the panel is fully seated and locked into the wall. So for your first panel second course, we cut it at 15 inches square. We're going to align the panel up with the course below. Fully engage the continuous lock with the underside of the nailing flange underneath. Once the panel is fully engaged, the fit is tight and you can work hands-free. Just as we did with the second panel on the first course, we now have to recreate the center nailing hole. So if you find center on the panel, we're going to take our nail and we're going to drive that flush. After you drive the center nailing hole flush, we're going to continue to follow our nailing pattern. We'll go to the outsides. We will nail our side locks. First panel, course 2. So once you make your cut at 30 inches, you're going to go ahead and install first panel, course number 3. Just as in course 2, ensure that the continuous lock on the back of the panel fully engages the nailing flange. You're going to go ahead and you're going to set a center nailing hole. And as you can see with this panel, the center of the panel would be here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to drive a nail tight on the left side of the lateral nailing slot and one on the right side of the lateral nailing slot, essentially pinning the panel. And first panel, third course is now complete. So once all of your beach house shake courses are complete, it's time to install your beach house shake corners. You look at the back side of the corner, you will notice that it has a lock which engages both the starter strip at the bottom part of the wall, and then would engage the tabs on the top of the beach house shake corner as you work your way up the wall. So what you're going to want to do is engage your corner with the starter strip on the wall. Inside each of the lateral nailing holes, you would install a roofing nail, and then you would work your way up the wall with your additional beach house shake corners. All right, everybody, thanks again for joining us for another series of Inside the Warehouse here with Manufacturer Reserve Supply. If you want to check out their warehouse, they're fully stocked in beach house shake. Give Inside Sales a call, place your order today. If you want more information, you can go to mrslumber.com. You can visit beachhouseshake.com. On Beach House Shake, we have more detailed instructions on how to install the product, or you can reach out to any one of your sales reps with MRS, and they'll be happy to answer any questions you have about Beach House Shake. Thanks again, everybody.